got the drone fixed. I'm at my brother's baseball game, so I'm just gonna record some drone footage out here because I don't know. When the sun comes out, I get creative. It's a freaking hassle to land. Welcome to the vlog. Alrighty. Back home. I got the drone charging right there. I'm about to give a little life update because honestly, I don't know, a lot's changing right now. So I just had an online photo gallery published for me by my local newspaper. I just recorded a podcast today. I just ordered a new camera, which is gonna be a whole separate new video. I'm kind of getting back on like business mode and like just getting down to business, getting ready for summer. I feel like the new year for me starts at the beginning of April when the weather starts to get warmer. In terms of my video company or photography ventures, I'm filming a documentary, which is something we'll talk about later on because I'm not really ready to go in detail about that. I'm starting to make vlogs more consistently. I'm putting that priority back on top of the priority list. I've got some little business hustles that incorporate cameras that are going on, and I'm starting to, money's coming in. It's very ebb and flow for me, and I'm about to start scaling, which means I'm about to start growing the business, especially when I go to college. So that's kind of a quick life update. But what I wanted to talk about today is, as you can see in the title of this video, why you should document everything on video as an entrepreneur, especially as a young entrepreneur. So I've got this hard drive with 400 to 600 gigabytes of video between the end of freshman year till now. So that's 2.5 years of video, which I find important. Let's talk about why. So if you go all the way back to summer 16, like all this footage is here. Like it's absurd. Like I literally can go back and watch this at any time. I'm gonna tell a quick story about how I fell in love with vlogging and documenting through video format. So freshman year, I tried out for the baseball team. At that point in life, for me, my passion and purpose in life was to play baseball. It's the thing I cared about the most, my through and through biggest passion in life. I tried out for baseball freshman year and got cut. I was devastated, felt a little depressed, but decided to dedicate the following summer to baseball and making the sophomore team. And pretty much from the beginning of summer, I started documenting my grind until tryouts. Basically, I decided I was going to make a little documentary about that because I had all this footage and I thought it would be cool, and I thought people would want to watch it on YouTube and it would go viral. So that continued. I got cut sophomore year, kept on grinding, documenting it, working out, documenting every single thing. Again, all for the purpose of this documentary. Beginning of junior year, I kind of fell out of love with baseball and realized my passion was for fitness, so I decided to start making YouTube videos. There, I fell in love with vlogging and creating videos and cameras, pretty much. And now we're here. I bought this hard drive. It's basically like my first book. I can look back at all this footage, and it really benefits my life. I can look back at the footage and reminisce, and I can see visual, physical progress, not only obviously with my physical body, but with my work ethic, what my kind of goals in life are, and everything I've been striving for. it's all documented. It's all there as visual proof. Another reason you should document your videos is because you can document ideas, you can begin ideas, save it for later when you're more prepared and ready to use the ideas and create a full project. That way you're never like starting something and not finishing it. It's all there in case I want to do it later. So it's really just unfinished projects that are in progress. It's becoming more and more popular for businesses to make vlogs and start making online video series, but sometimes people don't know how and aren't ready to do that. So my suggestion is start documenting and save it for later, and that way when you're ready and have the time or the energy or the drive to start video projects, now you have all that footage. Now you don't have to start from scratch. You've already got a nice base layer of documented content. And anyone who can talk the talk, if it's on video, they can walk the walk. That was horrible. But basically what I'm trying to say is you basically, anything you say about yourself, there's proof that it's a truth if you have it documented on video. So pretty much all the stuff that's on YouTube, if I'm ever trying to convince someone to hire me, or maybe I'm trying to get a job and at a job interview, there's proof of everything I stand for, and they will be able to see that. So it's kind of an unconventional thing, but it can and will be a way that people look for you in the future because it's becoming so popular. So aside from like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, people have YouTube channels, and that's a way for people to see what you're like as a person and as a worker, which is very prevalent on my vlogging channel. Last but not least, here's a hot take. I think books are becoming a thing of the past. I'm not saying they are a thing of the past, but I think that's the way society and media and content is trending. And I think video and audio formats such as vlogs, podcasts, documentaries, are kind of replacing them as outlets of information. So here's an example and a story of how they're so directly correlated. My friend, colleague, teacher, Mr. Peter Hostrawser, has just published his 100th interview on YouTube. The channel is called Disrupt Education. I'll leave a link in the bio. And I want to say maybe 6 months ago we were together in the city on the train, and he told me that he's got enough information to write his first book. All just from documenting in his process and talking to people and vlogging and getting information from other people. It's all on video. Now he has enough information. If you've listened to all the interviews, it's essentially like reading books. It's the same thing. Some people like books, some people like video. What I do know is that video and audio formats have trended upward, so they're very correlational, and the way people seek information is just it's just food for thought, that people should be documenting stuff on video, documenting their information, documenting their truth on video, audio, and writing if they desire. So these videos and these interviews and all these other formats that are popping up now, in this case video, which is the topic of this video. How many times have I said video? I have a habit with repeating the same word over and over again. You're basically at a loss if you're not documenting yourself all the time. And it's so easy with video because all you have to do is put a camera up and talk. You don't have to like write every thought down. You can just say it, put it on the hard drive, put it on the laptop, and have it for later when you need it. So if you're a young entrepreneur, a young self-starter, and you want to create, that's why you should be documenting on video. We all know about my...
You're what?
We all know about my extreme love / debilitating addiction for coffee.
Ava. For Ava.
No, not for coffee. No. Hold on. I'm gonna do a comprehensive review of Starbucks iced black coffee because I've never done it.
Starbucks is honestly not that good.
It's not.
Everything is watered down, but it's accessible.
I think backyard baseball might have to be cut short because my littlest brother just hurt himself hopping the fence to get the ball.
Well, you have to be doing something that you love to achieve your goals. You can't make yourself love something